Oh my god. Fuck you. Fuck you, chicken. What is up? This is Vaughn Gain. Welcome to the Poke Pit. And this is iSecond Games. So had bad 2 weeks. The games were awful. The Beauty and Beast and Batman, and then we had Awesome Possum. So this is one I had as a child. I remember having Sega, and I like Bubsy. So let's give it a whirl and see if it's as good as I remember. I know a lot of people shit on this game, but I really did like Bubsy. I wasn't good at it. It's not a great game. It's not a good game, but I did like it. So maybe this will be a nice little palate cleanser. So you can glide, you can jump, you can bounce off trees. See? I'm not sure the way to bounce higher. Come on now. I wanted that one up. There we go. And I died. Shit. I tried too hard. You gotta follow them right down. There we go. You gotta follow them. Now, it's slippy controls, but that's alright. There were slippy controls on the last game. You gotta jump up these. They do suck. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and defend Bubsy. You can't. Bubsy really is as bad as everyone says. But there's a lot of us that had this game as a kid, and it wasn't as bad as everyone says. At least we didn't think it was at the time. We just, you know, you grow up with Atari, you grow up with Nintendo, you get the Sega, and when a game's like this, that's just how it is. Like, this isn't a bad game. It's just, yeah, you know, Bubsy, it's really fun, but fuck, is it hard? Like, that's all us kids thought, man. Like, there was nothing else going on with this game. It's weird to think about that now. Everyone says how bad games are and shit. Like, literally, they were just tougher games. They were games that you had to learn how to play. They were harder, that's all. Like, you know. It's like the first time someone picked up Final Fantasy. Okay, that just took me back to the beginning. Final Fantasy is not a great game. You know, most Final Fantasy fans will tell you that. But back in the day, that was a fucking shit. Like, that game was awesome. You know? So, again, Bubsy, not a great game. But I usually beat this level pretty quick, but you gotta jump over that. Don't get stuck with that. I'm also trying to do a little bit more because I feel like I missed out a lot on this game when I was a kid. I didn't know what I was doing. Still don't know if I know what I'm doing, but I have a little bit better idea. You know, as a kid, it was, even Sonic, like, to me, was get to the end of the level as fast as you can. The whole Chaos Emeralds and all that shit, I didn't give two shits about that. You know, I don't know how old I was. I was young. I was born in '84, so I don't know, I was like 9. And like I said, I grew up playing Ataris and stuff, so this whole concept of, like, more than what needs to be done, I didn't know. Like, it was crazy. Like, Metroid was one of my favorite games. I was and still am awful at that game. Still love it. You know, I love Super Metroid more, don't get me wrong. But Metroid was a classic to me. And like this is a classic. Not saying it's good, but a lot of people had this. In the scheme of things, this wasn't really like, it wasn't the Sonic, and it wasn't the Mario of Sega. But it seems like a lot of Sega owners had this fucking game, and I died. No, I didn't. This was like a very common Sega game. And it's funny, because, like, you think that it's a Sonic game. It's not. Or Sega game, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I ran right into the fucker. I should've just went down the hill. This game, I don't know how to explain it, but it's fun. Don't let anyone say it's not fun. It's fun. It's not perfect, but it's fun. Oh my god. Fuck you. Fuck you, chicken. I don't think I've ever been killed by a chicken on this game until right there. All because I'm trying to get these last two fucking things. There we go. Okay, so B must be a heart.
What could possibly go wrong?
Bubsy's a fragile little bitch. Don't let anyone lie to you there. So B must be a higher jump. A. C doesn't do anything. B is a higher jump. Okay. So that's good to know now. I do have this boxed. It is not my childhood copy. Actually, I think it's complete in box too. It's not my childhood copy, but it's what I had. The cardboard box, the manual. I believe I had the second one. Yeah. Actually, a Bubsy 2 boxed also. Because I did grow up playing these. This one is not complete in box. There is no book. There's just unlock the latest and some other postcard thing. But Bubsy is complete in box, man. You know, you open this up. I think I'm missing the insert. Like, see, it's just a box, so my game just, I don't know, it's back there. So there's the book. You know. There's a giraffe on the train. There's all kinds of cool things. There's a little comic book in here. Like they were going balls to the walls with Bubsy. There's also a cartoon.
Did I mention I don't like height?
It didn't last long. It was like one episode, but I do remember it. I remember watching it once in a while. It was on something. Don't ask me what. I don't remember. I remember it was on something though. Like it would play like. It's weird looking back. I remember the Battletoads cartoon also. I don't know if someone had it on VHS or what, but they tried. They tried to make everything Ninja Turtles. Didn't work. And some were hits, some were misses. Like Battletoads was somewhat of a hit. People remember that game a lot. Good and bad. And to be honest, Bubsy's a hit. Everyone remembers it, no matter even if it's bad. Like, oh my god, that fucking.
Did I mention I don't like height?
Even if you remember Bubsy for bad reasons, you do remember Bubsy. So in reality, what they tried to do, Bubsy worked. Again, not for the best, but here we are, 2024. This is. Fucking upside down. Jesus Christ, I didn't even realize the box was upside down. This is from 1993. So, what, like 31 years now? That's crazy, yeah. So 31 years. So yeah, I was like 8 when this came out, I guess. Right? Yeah. Yeah, 8 or 9. Pretty sure I got this for Christmas one year. I'm pretty sure this was brand new when I got it. Like, I feel like, you know what? No. My copy was boxed, but it was in the white case. Certain people here will remember what I'm talking about.
Did I mention I don't like height?
It was a weird thing. I actually have one still. So you would buy games used, and you would get them in a white clear box. And I don't think these were rentals. I don't know what they were, but you would get the game. It would be just chilling in there. And there was other ones for like Bubsy. And then you would get the book. Obviously, this is the Mexican book, so it's black and white. But yeah, you would get these. Like, I think these cases are rental, but GameStop and them would maybe do this, or other stores would give you these cases. And yeah, so that's how I had Bubsy. Was in one of those cases. I don't even know what happened here.
I don't like height.
I fell off something. So I did not have the case and book. I had the book, I'm sorry. I didn't have the case. And I probably had the damn Mexican book. And if you're wondering what the Mexican book is, later on they printed games. And they were a little bit cheaperly made, but they were reprints of games. And notoriously the Super Nintendo did it. Like My Castlevania 4, I bought off eBay a couple years ago. I've had people say it's fake, and I'm like, it's not fake, it's Mexican. The back is a sticker. It's not like printed on the back of the game. And, you know, it's just how it is. It happens like that. As the systems were dying down, they got Mexico to reprint the games. I can't remember what company it was. Josco? I don't remember. But one of the companies reprinted a bunch of games, and there were certain companies. Like, I mean, if you didn't know, this is Accolade. Like, Accolade made a lot of games. And I'm pretty sure they're like a subsidiary of a big company. I'm not sure which one. But they made a decent amount of games. So it was kind of fun. You know, this is Bubsy. Everyone says Bubsy, but it's not. It's in Claws Encounters of the Third Kind. And most of you kids don't even know what the fuck that is either. I mean, I don't think they're teaching Close Encounters of the Third Kind to people anymore. It's a old Stephen King movie, classic movie, man. Like, scares you fucking movie too. But I guess the more you think about it, yeah, it's a scary type of movie. Like Fire in the Sky. Fire in the Sky will scare the fuck out of you too. Like, supposedly the sequel to E.T. was gonna be like Close Encounters of the Third Kind or something like that. Like, to be a dick, they wanted him to write a sequel, and he said no. So what he did was he wrote a horror movie sequel for E.T., and they didn't want to do it. So, alright guys, that's Bubsy, Claws Encounters of the Third Kind. For the Sega Genesis, bad game, not as bad as everyone says. I mean, there's a lot of us that have a special part in our hearts for this game. So, much better than Beauty and the Beast, Batman Forever, and fucking Awesome Possum. This is a way better game than Awesome Possum. So, alright, so until next time, guys, peace.